Hey, welcome to my channel. It's so good to see you here again. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and the like button. Your support means a lot. Thank you. As we can see by the title, this is a prophetic message, but I do want to make a few disclaimers because there are new people and even returning people that, you want to know who you're following. You want to know who you're following? You want to vet who you're following in these days, okay? And beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. Go ahead and watch that message too, okay? Because there's a lot of people claiming to be things that they are not, okay? God is the one who puts people in position, okay? Especially when you're watching prophetic words or you're watching spiritual messages. It's a lot of confusion out here. You'll watch one channel and it pulls you one way, and you'll watch another channel and it pull you another way. No, stand firm in what God told you. You need to be listening to what God told you, and let these words only serve as confirmation. Okay, don't get deep down in the YouTube rabbit hole. I've been there before, trust me. And you don't want to be in that type of confusion. Um, know who you're listening to and stick to who you're listening to. All right. First and foremost, this message is for specific people. You will know that this is your word. Okay. I'm here to do the work of the Lord. I'm not here to blend in. I'm not here to blend in. I'm not here to be like anybody else. God called me to be a trailblazer and an innovator. Okay. And He also called me to the field of entertainment. Okay. Do not limit God. Do not limit God. God is not only in the church, God is in business, God is in family, God is in entertainment. God is in every mountain of influence. And you have to understand that he's not a one-trick pony. He's not a one-trick pony. So don't come here to limit me, or don't come here thinking you're only going to get one thing. I'd rather be transparent and you leave than for you to stick around thinking that I'm here to tickle your ears. Okay? I'm going to use my talents and gifts on this page. I do drop poems, I drop podcasts. We may touch on worldly topics. I make music, write scripts. I just don't limit the Holy Spirit. Okay. One of my favorite scriptures is your gifts and talents will make room for you and bring you before great men. I've been, he been putting this vision in me since a kid. So, um, I just want you to know, like, don't come over here with that religious spirit. Just unfollow me now, honestly. Um, I'm always gonna, and two, don't come here to idolize me. Don't come here to idolize me. I'm not a church. Don't idolize me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always point you in the direction of Jesus. I am flesh. I am a woman. I make mistakes. I'm not here to say that I'm perfect, above anybody or anything like that. I'm gonna always point you to the Father. I'm bringing to you guys what I have and what I pour out. Whatever I pour out, you know, that's what it is. I actually have some journal entries that I posted a couple weeks ago, or like a week or two ago, and I ended up putting them on private because I could feel the religious, when you talk about God, people want to try to pigeonhole you, or if you notice, the most non-religious people, we just talking now, the most non-religious people will be so religious, like, oh, does God do that? Did God tell you to do that? Bring glory to the Father in whatever it is you do. You do not have to have a ministry. You do not have to have a church. You do not have to be out on the pulpit preaching just to represent Christ. I want to let you guys know that. I really want to let you guys know that, and be okay with that. All right. So let's get into this word that the Lord dropped on me, that I'm dropping on y'all. Again, use your discernment. This is something He would have already spoken to you, or this is something that just resonates with your spirit as you hear it, okay? This message, new stratosphere, a new stratosphere. You're so high up in a new stratosphere. Your prayers, your obedience, the pressing that you went through has elevated you. There is no way that you're going back. There's no way that you're going back to what you used to do, who you used to be, how you used to walk, and how you used to talk. Those old clothes burned up. Go watch my message. Take off the old. All right. There's no need to prove yourself. You don't have to convince anyone that you're a blessing. You don't have to tell anyone that you're a king and that you're a queen. You don't have to prove it. It's no longer a season of paying your dues. Who this message is for, you have paid your dues in full. You have paid your dues in suffering, in rejection, in well doing. Even though they spit and poked while you walked, even though they mocked you, you got up and you kept going to that job and you kept making honest money. You didn't go get an OnlyFans. You didn't look for a sugar daddy. You continued to work at that call center, at that job that didn't promote you. You paid your dues by sitting under wise counsel, taking notes, and applying the knowledge to your life day by day. And it became wisdom. You fasted from food, or you fasted from social media when God asked you to. Knowing dang well you wanted a cheeseburger with extra cheese, okay? But you sacrificed. You sacrificed going to the club and having fun and hanging out with your friends so that you could get up in the church, get up and go to church in the morning because that's what God asked you to do. So that you could meditate in the morning, whatever it is that God called you to do. I'm not saying that the church is needed for growth, but if He told you that that's what you needed to do, that's what you needed to do. Okay? Everybody is at different points in their life at different times. All right? And when He call you out, He calls you out. Okay? Some of y'all have been paying dues since y'all were children. And guess what? It's time to cash out. Okay? No weapon formed against you will prosper. No devil in hell can deter this next level. He closed the door and then He opened a new one. And we all know that if God opened the door, no man can shut it. And if He closed it, no man can open it. These lower level demons can't even touch you no more. All them sneak attacks that they sent when you were ignorant and naive, now that you're aware, you kicking their butt in the spirit. They running down, they cowering. But I'm here to say, don't have no mercy. Do not let up off of them. Put your foot on their necks. I made a video a few months back saying it's pressure season. It's that Joshua season. It's that season where you're walking into the promised land. It's that type of energy. Put your foot on their neck. Keep applying pressure. Because they didn't have no mercy on you when you was unaware of what they was doing. They didn't play nice when it was your turn. They didn't play nice. Now the phoenix has risen and now they scared. Walk in authority. Walk heavy. Talk heavy. Know your place in the kingdom. Know your place in the kingdom. We're not looking for nobody else to validate our visions. These visions that you've been having since a child. We're not looking for no one to validate our dreams anymore. God has signed, sealed, and delivered you. He has approved you. He has justified you more than enough times. And He said, go. Go. Use your hands. Use your gifts. Use your talents. It might be somebody out there. They might be jealous that you got 5 talents. So they have one and they won't use their one. Remember that? Y'all, look up the parable. Look up that parable of the people, the people with the talents or the coins, whichever version they translated in. People will have one and get jealous of the person that has 5, but they won't even work their one. When their one could make them way more money, way more success, way more peace, whatever, than the person that has 5. But they went and they buried their talent. And you didn't bury yours. You didn't bury yours. So the Lord said you're in a new stratosphere. Let me just read to y'all like the definition of stratosphere that I found. that went with this because I had to look it up. I'm like, Stratosphere. He's like, you want to know Stratosphere? You know, God just blow your mind when he starts saying words you ain't never heard of. You like, okay, you blow my mind, okay. Um, the very highest level of a profession or other sphere, or of prices or other quantities. Her next big campaign launched her into the fashion stratosphere. You getting launched out. It's a slingshot. You done passed all the. You know it. You know it's elevation season. Shout out to you, babe. Shout out to you. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. You are very strong. You went through a lot of battles alone. You went through a lot of wars alone. And now he's bringing in your tribe, your friends, your love, all of that. Keep working your gift. It's going to make room for you. Bye.